This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyndman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyndman, Hyndman Land Auction Company, and TVS.
Good afternoon, everyone, or should I say good evening on this cool Monday night. Welcome to 14th Region Girls High School Basketball right here on Hometown 24. I'm Dave Adams, along with the legend voice and the guy who has done it so many years, his 35th season, or is it the 37th season? 37th season for Harold Mullins calling high school basketball, and that's why he is the voice of East Kentucky and the 14th Region Sports, no question about it. Harold, big game tonight. Breathitt County 7-4, trying to add a win to their column, and they're going against the Lady Bulldogs, who is 0-13, a very, very young team.
Well, thank you very much, David, for those kind words. And you're right. If you're looking at this game here and you really would like to see somebody do well, you would have to kind of lean toward the Lady Bulldogs. They hadn't won a game all year. You got a feel for Coach Hurd. He's got a bunch of grade school kids that he's trying to mold into a basketball team, and it's never easy.
No, not at all. And you know, you mentioned the grade school kids on his team. He has several 8th graders, 7th graders. He does have a couple of freshmen he counts on here, but very, very young team, and it's very difficult to play against the seniors and juniors at that age.
Well, we got a chance to see Breathitt County play in the All-A tournament here last weekend, or this couple of days ago, and I was impressed with him. I think the coach down there has done a really good job. He's taken a program that has been down for many, many years now, and he's got them started playing and doing very, very well. And just 4 or 5 years ago, Hazard was playing in the championship game of the 14th Region tournament against Knox County Central.
Absolutely.
And now here we are deep into January, and they haven't won a game. So Josh Hurt knows the highs and the lows of this sport. He's been there. He's done that. And he's got a long way to go to build this dog team back.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Breathitt County, Emily Neese, number 22, look for her tonight. Also, Brianna Tinser, who is number 32, strong in the middle. Harold can use the left hand or the right hand. She is a big key for Breathitt. Very impressed with her, and the job Coach Brandon Hayes has done from last year to this year with the Bulldog team is been a very incredible job. And we don't want to forget about Buckhorn's girls. What a big improvement from their team. Very impressive this year.
We watched Breathitt, as we said, we watched them play this weekend. And while we knew that Tincher was a good player and a strong person down in the paint, I think what impressed me most about Breathitt County was their ability to hit the three. Number 22, Emily Neese, had a big, she's only a freshman. She had a big All-A tournament.
Absolutely, Harold. Very impressed with her. She's can handle the ball very well, moves well, and she gets set with that shot. She's very good there, and a big plus for the Lady Cats. We're going to take a quick break here from the Farcio Woods Coliseum in Jackson, and we should be back, go over the lineups, the keys, and we're getting you all ready for high school basketball right here on Hometown 24.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyndman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyndman, Hyndman Land Auction Company, and TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced the smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to kyleshall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
And welcome back to the Fairfield Woods Coliseum. Starting lineups for the Hazard Lady Dogs. Mallory Combs, number 3. Number 13 will be Taylor Couch. Also at the forward spot will be number 20, Autumn Ramey. Number 30 will be Hannah Cottle, and Brooklyn Cornett. Number 54 will take care of the 5 spot for the Lady Dogs. For Breathitt County, 7-4, number 3, Riley Bush will be in the backcourt with Maddie Haddix. Number 11, Harold mentioned earlier, number 22, Emily Neese. Look out for her, a good three-point shooter. And number 12, Kayla Ritchie. Number 32, Brianna Tensor in the lane. Tensor is one of those kids, Harold. She gets in the paint and gets the basketball. She's going to be very difficult for the Lady Dogs.
Yeah, she's strong and very physical and hard to do anything with. First one introduced is number 25, Alexis Beatty.
Beatty is a freshman, and we mentioned earlier just how young these Bulldogs are, Harold, and it's just going to be tough with that age group. So Josh Hurt trying to build a team for the Lady Dogs with all of the youth.
Yeah, he's got an awful young team, and he's got to keep them playing hard and playing like it's the first game of the year.
Yeah, that's what you do, and got a lot of kids on the roster. He's got several kids out. They're just young kids, so you just keep working with them. Tensor will come out first for Breathitt County. She plays the 5 spot for the Bobcats and does an excellent job. Uses either hand, left hand or right hand. Riley Bush will be the next one out. And, Carl, it's not long. We're getting set for some good basketball action. Kaylee Ritchie comes out.
Yeah, we got the Big Blue Coaches versus Cancer coming up this weekend from Prairie Central. And, of course, looking forward to that. Louis Hoskin's a close personal friend of mine for many, many years. And
Big Lou.
He and I attended a lot of basketball games together. And
he really enjoyed basketball.
Yeah, he did. And he was a coach. He coached a grade school for years down there. And just a good man, and they honor him with his Big Blue Coaches against Cancer Classic this weekend. 2 games Friday night, and right now 7, possibly 8 for Saturday.
And we're getting ready to toss it up here from Jackson. Breathitt County and Hazard. Looks like the Dogs will end up with a tip and bring it into front court. Breathitt will start out in the man defense. Number 20 for Hazard is Ramey, and she is one of those kids that Harold will be asked a lot of about handling the ball tonight for the Lady Dogs. Number 3, Mallory Combs will take the point. Looks like Breathitt County, pretty good size as we got to watch them play this weekend, Harold.
A good turnover.
Yep. Number 12, that's Ritchie, going to go down and put it in for the Bobcats. 2-0, early start.
I apologize. I've been under the weather, so I'm going to have to get you to do double duty tonight.
Well, you just jump in when you want to. We'll have a good time, and hopefully the kids have a good time tonight. Breathitt County, man defense. Combs handling the basketball for Hazard. Drives right side. Fakes the shot. Bulldogs no good, and Tensor comes up with a big rebound for the Bobcats. Over to Haddix. Ball keep moving around. Combs, number 22, missed that one. That's Nice, our outside three-point shooter, Harold, who had a big tournament at the All-A. And very impressed with her shooting ability.
Yeah, she had a good tournament up at Heinemann this weekend.
Bush puts it in play, and here comes Tensor down the lane, and she's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line and try to get her first 2 of the night.
Foul was on number 25 for Hazard. That was Alexis Beatty.
Tensor, a very nice tournament at Hyman this past weekend. Hits the first one. She'll have one more. 3-0 their score early from Jackson. Second one goes, and believe it or not, it touched no iron, either one. Hazard bringing the basketball up. That's Beatty. And thought we was going to have a tie-up, but not necessarily. And Mallory Combs didn't like the little shove there. She did not appreciate that at all. Combs getting the ball in, and it's tucked away. Tensor, the big gal, number 5, scores and gets the bucket, Harold. There's that speed she shows and plays that 5 spot very well for Breathitt County. I was impressed with her. She got the ball.
She just is so strong.
Yeah.
She goes up through contact and gets the N1, and she's a big girl. She can do that.
I tell you what, shoots free throws pretty nice too. 3 out of 3 from the line. 5 points for her early in this ball game. Breathitt, a little pressure out of Haddix. Combs trying to get the ball up for the Lady Dogs. Drives to the left side, puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Dogs. Looks like Hazard not looking for that shot, Hurl, when they do get it in on the block. They're not turning around looking at the basket. Turnover. Carrying the basketball. You don't see that call
Not a whole lot.
Really don't. Coming out is Richie. Going to get a quick break for Breathitt County. Bobcats will put it in play. Bush brings it down, still got it. Dribbles inside the paint, makes a pivot. Nice move up, missed the shot. Spin the right way and did everything correctly, used the correct hand, but just couldn't get it to drop. Combs with a drive. Missed it, put it back up by the Lady Dogs. No good, and here comes Tenser with a rebound for Breathitt County. Down the lane, all the way, puts it up, no good. Got a good look, just couldn't get it to drop. Combs will bring it down for the Lady Dogs.
Number 30 for Hazard, Hannah Cottle, big girl in the middle, is only in the 7th grade, David.
7th grader.
And that's her there at the foul line, and I tell you what, she's got what you can't teach.
That's for sure. And, you know, the good thing about a 7th grader, they become an 8th grader, and then they get in high school, and you get all that experience, Harold, from playing. Ball inside, and we're going to have a foul on Haddix as she reached in and got Stedham on the arm.
Stedham a senior, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah. That's something you really can't say a lot about this team of the Lady Dogs. There's not many seniors on this ball club. Stedham hits the first one.
Always good to knock that lid off that basket, isn't it?
Absolutely. 7-1, Breathitt County leading, 4:52 to go in the first quarter here from the Fairfield Woods Coliseum. Hits them both. And congratulations again to the Breathitt County Bobcat boys team for winning the All-A Regional. And we'll say hello to our good buddy David Ritchie down on Route 30, Harold.
I didn't see him this weekend, did you?
I did not either. Rebound by the Bobcats, and we're going to have a foul as Emily Neese got the rebound off the left side and got hit going back up. Neese will go to the line for 2 for the Bobcats.
I did a little research today. Breathitt County drew the 2nd region in the All-A State Tournament. The favorite for that tournament is Lyon County. And, of course, you've got University Heights there as well. So it's going to be a pretty good team coming out of that 2nd region for sure. Lyon County Central will play the 16th region. And the favorite over there is West Carter, the Comets, and so it should be a good first-round game for both 14th region representatives.
Yeah, Tenser's going to get the foul. Bobcats getting 4 tries there, but none of them went. So the Dogs will get the ball back. I think that's a pretty good region of basketball down there, Harold, most of the time at that area there.
Yeah, Lyon County's got a good team this year. They've played some this is their best team for a while. And they played in some pretty good holiday tournaments. They played Trinity, lost to them 4 or 5 points. We know what Trinity does.
Oh, yes.
And so you just have to take it for what it is. Lyon County, not a whole lot of success in the past, but they got a pretty good team this year. And they'll play a good team. Breathitt County got a good team.
Yes. Breathitt got size, speed, can shoot the basketball. Tenser inside, a little too strong there, and going to get called for steps. And Combs will get ready to toss it in for the Lady Dogs as they will try to get it down here and get in their offensive structure. Breathitt County in the man defense. Combs drives to the left side. Ramey puts up an 8-footer, no good. Rebound by Beatty and a little too strong. Combs gets ready to toss it in. It's under the basket. Inside to the young player, Caudle, and couldn't get it to go, but I like that effort, Earl, and I think she's got – keep working with her. She's got that size.
Yeah, only a 7th grader.
Yeah, can really help out. Help this Bulldog team out later on down the road, and she will grow. Bush to the left side, looks in for Tensor, can't find her. Bobcats driving the lane. That was Gross. And we're going to get called for walking. Lady Dogs getting ready to throw the ball in. Ball tipped around. Hazard will control it. Here comes Combs with a drive right side. And puts it
that's
up
a nice
in.
move right
Not
there.
a bad move at all.
Up and under, and a nice move.
Yeah, first 2 for her. 8-4 score. 2.5 minutes to go from Jackson here in the first quarter. There's our shooter, her on number 22, Emily Neese, and she gets started. She did a fine job Saturday with some nice shooting. Ball throw too deep and going to be out of bounds. It's a nice try by Ramey to get that ball down there. Just threw it a little too hard and it went out. Noble will get a break for the Bobcats as she comes out. Brandon Hayes in his first season back. He used to coach Breathitt some 4 or 5 years back, I think, Earl. He also coached at Junior Cannon in his first years. He was a coach and seems to do a good job.
Air ball out of bounds.
Yep.
Not a good shot at all by Neese.
Now Combs will in play for Lady Dogs. She will bring it down. Caudle, the big girl, relieved her there and helped her out to the left side. She's going to have to get out of there. Good pressure put on by Breathitt Ritchie, number 12. And drives to the right side. Still got the basketball. And finally gets rid of it. Goes inside. No good by Caudle, and it's picked up, and here comes Breathitt County. Tensor is there at her spot. Couldn't hold on to it as Combs drove it down the right side and made the bounce pass in, but Tensor just could not get a hold of it. And so the Lady Dogs will get the basketball back. Combs trying to find somebody. Caudle gets it, and here comes the Bulldogs. Put up, 15-foot shot by number 20, Ramey, and that one's no good, and it will go out of bounds back to the Lady Bobcats. Breathitt County will bring it up as Bush brings it up, and this has been a turnover game so far.
Not anything remotely close to how that this Breathitt County team looked this weekend. Did
No, not so far. 8-4 from the Fairfield Woods Coliseum. First quarter. We'll be back.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to Jackson, Kentucky, Breathitt County High School, 8-4 first quarter. And so far, we've had a lot of TOs, or a lot of turnovers in this ball game, both ways.
Yeah, we really have. And Breathitt, you see this a lot. They go into a tournament, team will go into a tournament, play well.
Yeah.
Probably more so than they ever expected to play.
Yeah.
And then the next night out against an inferior opponent, They just don't come to play.
Right.
And you see it time and time again, and that's what we're seeing right now for Breathitt County.
Yeah, I agree. Number 13, that's Couch. Taylor Couch with the ball. Over to Combs, and Breathitt County has went to a 2-3 zone. And I think Coach Hayes just mixing it up a little bit, and Coach Hurt trying to get his team to move a ball around and get an opportunity at a good look. Hazard moving the basketball around. Combs goes in the corner to Caudle. Still defense, good pressure by Breathitt County. Over to Couch. Couch on that right side, 22-footer, too long. And the first quarter will end. 8-4 from the Fairfield Woods Coliseum here on Hometown 24 girls basketball on a Monday night.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced the smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless. The Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Breathitt County will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Hazard will open up in the man defense. Ball goes inside, tipped away by Couch as she did not let that pass get into Noble, who was cutting for the block. Breathitt County trying to get the basketball in. Comes inside, Noble goes up. Shot is short, rebound by Hazard. That's number 15, Stidham, who gets her second rebound of the game for the Lady Dogs. Combs will bring it up. Over to Couch. Back to Combs on the left side. Sturgill had it. Over to Combs. To Caudle in the corner. Hazard just moving the basketball around as the 2-3 defense forces the turnover with a walk. Couch was trying to look in and move both feet before she could make the pass. Neese will take the ball in and give it back to Bush, and Breathitt County will set their offense. And it goes in Tinster, and she misses her second layup of the game, and I don't think she missed a layup in Hyman this weekend. Just one of those nights. Caudle at the foul line open, gets the ball. Couch. Combs on the right side, ball's loose, and it's going to be tied up by Bush and Combs. And I hope my buddy gets feeling better before Friday night. He's under the weather, Earl is, and we hope that he gets ready for the Big Lou Classic coming up down at Perry County Central. You all want to tune in Friday night for that. Some great basketball action Friday and Saturday from the John C. Combs Arena at Perry County Central High School. Steps called on Caudle as she could not decide where to go with that basketball. Breathitt County will bring it down. That's Bush will set the offense. Combs will guard her. She goes to the left side. And ball is loose, picked up by the Bulldogs. That was number 20, Ramey, with her first steal of the night. Breathitt County will set the zone. Hazard working the basketball. Inside, Caudle looks down deep, but nobody cut. There's a long three out by number 13, Couch, and it goes to the left side, no good. Here comes the Bobcats down to Tensor, and she puts that one in for her 7th point. 10-4 our score. Here comes Combs for the Lady Dogs. She goes left side to Couch. 2-3 zone. 22-footer by the Dogs, no good, and Noble rebounds for Breathitt County. Here comes the Bobcats, left side drive. That is Bush. Noble. Over to the right side, number 22 is Neese, and that shot was a little short, and Combs will bring it out for the Bulldogs. Glad you're with us. High school basketball right here on Hometown 24. Long one by the Bulldogs. That's number 15. That's Stidham. No good. And here comes the Bobcats. And going up and going to have a foul as Richie drove to the paint on the right side and going to get fouled and going to get an opportunity with 2 shots coming up. 10-4 our score. Richie will have 2 and misses the first one. Seemed like we've been at 10-4, 8-4 a very long time tonight. 4:34 to go here before half. And my buddy Harold Mullins is making his way out. He has been under the weather a little bit, but I'm sure there will be somebody show up in the next little bit that we never pick on at a high school basketball game. Combs will bring it down. My partner Devin will do play-by-play the second half, and I'll finish this first half up, and I'll help him out. So we'll just share the responsibilities around a little bit here.
We'll take over a little bit here. Step in.
Combs with the basketball, left side. Good pressure by the Bobcats. Hazard looking in. Good move there by Ramey. She goes down, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Hazard, no good. And here comes Breathitt County. And it's stolen by number 20, Ramey. A good job as she probably put that left hand in just correctly to knock that ball loose. Looking inside, here we go, down low, and we got a walk called. It was a good play there by the Hazard to get the ball in on the block, but the quick step and the official picks that up, and we'll turn it over.
Hazard just a young team, trying to get established here.
They are.
Breathitt County, maybe on a little bit of the hangover from the weekend tournament coming in.
You know what? You've seen this team play and Richie with it on the left side. You see this team play, and you would think this is not the same team. I mean, they just played some good basketball up at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Breathitt County getting the basketball back, and we'll inbound the ball. There is Haddix with the ball, and over to Richie, no good. And it will be out of bounds, and I thought that was the Lady Dogs ball, but evidently not, as Bush will get ready to inbound for Breathitt County.
And right now, what we're looking at a little bit is Hazard. They're still trying to find just any way to tackle Breathitt County right now, playing man-to-man and really kind of been unable to shut down much of the paint. But
Right. There's number 13 for the Lady Dogs. That is Couch with that miss. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Couch again, no good, and Richie gets the rebound for Breathitt County.
Got a good look at it. Needs
Got
to set the feet a little bit
down to
better.
number 11, and that is Haddix, and she gets her first bucket of the night, and 12-4 is their score. College football tonight. Georgia and
National championship.
Alabama national championship. That should be a pretty good game, David.
Yep, a replay of the SEC championship, and kind of
It is.
unsurprising to most of the country.
It is.
Southeastern Conference runs football in the country, in the United States, so it's just the way it is, and the way it will probably continue to be for a few more years to come.
Yeah, it's a good entertainment conference. I mean,
Yeah.
the games are very, very entertaining.
Georgia was the opening favorite just as recently as yesterday, but of course that line's going to change all the way up until kickoff, and it's going to change every quarter.
I think so, too. Ramey brings it up mid-court.
Nice shot there, yeah.
And the Bulldogs hits the big three and cuts that score 12-7.
See, a season like this will build character, especially, you're looking at a lot of middle schoolers on this team.
Oh, yes.
And, what we could be looking at here in 5 years down the road, we've got some girls with 5 years of varsity experience, and they could be a dangerous ball team.
Tenser got it and took a step before she put the ball down, so Hazard will get the basketball back with a minute and a half to go until half.
A little full court pressure here from Breathitt County.
Yep. Kind of expected
and
that.
And it pays
early.
off. Yeah, there it is.
Richie
with turnover.
goes in and gets the bucket for Breathitt County. To be honest with you, I thought Coach Hayes would start the game out in this. But
yeah, I thought they might want to put a little bit of pressure on him, but
Yeah.
He could also be thinking maybe get a little bit of rest in for the girls. It's not a game that you're going to have to stress a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a district matchup, and unfortunately for the Lady Bulldogs, are just at a lower level this season due to younger player base. They graduated a lot of good players over the last couple of years.
Lady Dogs inbound the ball. Just a minute to go here, right at it for halftime. 8-footer is good. And let me get that number, Devin.
From that player, I did not see that one.
We'll get her number next trip down. I think the loudspeaker man had trouble getting her number as well.
Might be a few younger players
Yeah,
on the
she
court
just checked
for everybody.
in.
So.
She's not been in. She just came in. Tenser with a rebound, puts it back up, no good. And here comes number 20, Ramey, for the Lady Bulldogs over the couch. 8-footer over the board.
Out of bounds, yep. And what I'd like to see out of the Lady Bulldogs is, and we still can't quite make out that jersey. She makes it up the floor.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see out of them a little bit more, set the feet, try to get a little bit more time between you getting up the court and getting that shot off. They're not moving the ball around as well as I think they should.
That was Stidham who hit the big three for Hazard. Stidham with a rebound. Ball moved down and not going to get the shot off. No.
Well, she nearly made it, too.
Yep. Couch put it up, but the horn had already sound. Well, we're at a half at Breathitt County High School. The Lady Cats leading 14-9 over the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a break and be right back.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to kyleshall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heinemann and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Welcome back to the Man Toyota at the half from Breathitt County. Devin Combs alongside David Adams, and a slower game than might have expected in the first half.
To be honest with you, Devin, it is a lot slower than I expected. After seeing the Lady Cats Saturday at the All-A, at Morton Combs Athletic Complex, I said this team here is really improved. And tonight, I think, sometimes you can come in and play a team that's really struggling and young, and you don't really get motivated and up for it.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you're in a dogfight.
Well, we see it all the time at every level. UK gets into this trouble all the time, and that's one of the biggest complaints about UK as a team. Football and basketball. They tend to play to the level of competition too much.
Right, and you just can't do that. You have to play strong and be strong. So, but, I thought Coach Hayes, I think he's trying to do different things tonight, because I think if he really wanted to get after him, he would have set the press up early in the ball game. And, he did that Saturday up here. He had pressure on the ball,
Yeah.
but I think he's just working on different things, and I've been real impressed with his team. Though they've played well.
Yeah, they have, and they're a team that can maybe stir a few things up later in the year when they get to the district.
They could do it. They could.
Like Hazard, you can see what could be in the future. You got some good young shooters on this team. You got some girls that they learn the system a little bit more, learn how to move the ball, and some patience. That's the biggest thing that we're seeing here is that they get the ball and they're ready to shoot, and they're looking at the goal before they got their feet under.
Right, you're right. And this is a building process. Coach Hurt will play, and he has to try to schedule. I think his schedule next season will be key for him.
Yeah.
I think he started out real strong, some strong games earlier this year. I think next year he needs to look at that and probably make a schedule that his girls can get their feet under their legs and get a little, emotion and get a little confidence about playing basketball.
Yeah, we're like I said, we mentioned it earlier. We're looking at a situation where 5 years from now, you've got some girls with 5, sometimes 6 years varsity experience.
Yeah,
that could be a very, very good team with the time under their belts.
Hazard's got a lot of tradition down there. Coach Fannin, excellent job at Hazard. Won a state tournament, won some regional titles. He had some good basketball teams down there. And not only did that, he coached the boys and won the region with the boys as well.
Well,
he
did a school with a history of
a
success.
great job down there with Hazard kids. Coach Fannin did, and he's no Car Creek boy, by the way, Deb.
Well, he might have learned a little bit of ball, didn't he?
And he did a great job with those kids down there. He really did.
Want to remind everybody, too, coming up this Friday and Saturday, we got the Big Lou Coaches versus Cancer Classic. That's going to be that's a great event put on over
Some great basketball this starting on Friday night at 6 o'clock, I believe.
6 o'clock. Tips off with Buckhorn versus Martin County girls, followed up by Perry Central versus Barberville boys. Perry Central, our #1 team right now, and they have been on a tear this season.
Shannon Hoskins has just, turned everything there. And from last season, it was a struggle to get a W, and this year those kids have gotten stronger, older, shooting the ball better, and they play good as a unit, David. That's what I'm impressed with. Their defense, they play very hard defense, so he's got them playing.
And we expect to see nearly every team in the coverage area in action this weekend. We got Leslie County versus Paintsville in boys action, Perry Central girls versus Lawrence County, Hazard versus Floyd Central on the boys side, Cordia versus Pineville, Lee County and Sayre, Buckhorn versus Jackson County, Knott versus Johnson Central. That's going to be a ball game right there. I think that'll be a really good one. And Breathitt County right now looking for an opponent. I don't expect they'll have too hard of a time finding an opponent, especially this time of the year. Everybody's wanting to get some experience in.
Yeah, everybody wants to try to play as many games as they can because it looks like we're going to be on schedule this year for the district to start the last Monday of February and go from there. And you want to play as much as you can within the guidelines, and hopefully they can get somebody because need them up there. They're a good basketball team in the region this year, and they need to be up there, and hopefully they can work that out.
Yeah, dates for the state tournament this year. The girls will play the 8th through the 13th, and then the boys will play 15th through the 20th. So if everything holds together and the sickness stays at bay at least a little bit, looks like we'll be actually in March playing basketball in Rupp Arena like we're supposed to be.
Like we're supposed to. Last year, it was kind of warm when we was down there.
Yeah, we were in April before we got to the region.
Yeah, but anyway, looks like we're getting ready to start the second half. And, Devin, we're ready to go.
Lady Bobcats going to bring it in, and looks like Riley Bush is going to bring it up the floor. She'll take point. Sets the offense here.
Breathitt got a lot of shots in this first half, but they didn't shoot it well in the paint. Right there's where they didn't shoot it well. And look at that.
Yeah, inside there.
Tensor put another one up, and she had a good look, Devin, and it's just not going for them tonight.
A little lackadaisical, approach there, just kind of not protecting the basketball. Breathitt County maybe not taking the opponent as serious as they should.
I mean, they just, they missed shot after shot in the paint, and it's really give the Dogs a chance here.
Oh, they set in the zone and then immediately collapsed to the man-to-man pressure.
Breathitt County in that zone, and it's worked for them. Hazard is moved the ball well, just not being able to get looks. And
nice
there's a
outside
three
shot there.
By number 13, that's Couch, and shot it deep, about 22 foot, and rings the bell down at the First Hill Woods Coliseum.
The 8th grader bringing it in from the outside there, and just a terrible shot from the Lady Bobcats there. Not setting their feet, not getting everything ready here.
Stidham with a big rebound for the Lady Dogs.
Back up the floor. Abandoning the zone here of the Bobcats.
Hazard moving the ball well, these young kids are.
Yeah, getting a little perimeter movement, but then I don't like the shot selection there. No reason to go ahead and take that shot at that point.
Yeah, Tenser got behind the rebounder, and she's going to get the foul, and rebounding the ball was Beatty. And she is going to go to the line for 2 and could tie this game up.
Yeah, and if you could ask anybody's prediction, they wouldn't have expected the game to be this close, and it's within 1 point now.
Yeah.
14-13, and a chance to tie it up in the second half, and a lot of people thought this might be a running clock situation.
Yeah, I mean.
And it is a tie ball game right now.
The Dogs are, the Bulldogs are playing well right now. They're aggressive and feeling confident.
They're in the half-court man right now. And Breathitt County maybe a little out of sorts here. They came in, maybe didn't take Hazard as serious as they should, and they found themselves in a situation where if they don't straighten up, they're in a dogfight here.
Yeah, I agree. And that basket number 12, that's Richie on the drive right off the right block, and did a nice job. Put it right in the square and gets that bucket.
Couch sets the offense for the Lady Bulldogs here, moving the ball around the perimeter. Nobody inside for Hazard at all right now.
Ball went in to
jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Bobcats.
Is that number 25 for the? Yes, that was Beatty, and she got it. May should have went up for the jumper. It was about 14-footer. She's very capable of that.
Breathitt County back up the floor.
I'd like to have a quarter for each time the Lady Cats have missed there on the block tonight.
A lot of missed layups.
I mean, it's just not normal like them. They normally hit those, but tonight they just not went for them.
Chance to try to stretch this lead back out a little bit from the line. And I don't think that one sniffed the net.
Coach Hayes probably is wondering, is this the same team that played in the last game?
Kind of a flat-footed free throw shot there, too. Very square-toed.
Yeah.
But she gets that one in, and that stretches it to a three-point game.
17-14, 5:44 to go. Georgia and Alabama will play tonight for the championship of the national championship. They play for the SEC as well.
Breathitt County, a nice play there. That was Richie.
Richie is playing well tonight, playing some hard defense. And as you see, Coach Hayes has picked the defense up a little bit with the Lady Cats.
And Hazard looked to pick up the pace here, but then they get in the half court and they decide to set the half court. And a lot of players out of position.
Caudle moves it over to number 13 for the Lady Dogs. That's Couch to Combs. Look at that. Nice drive.
Yeah, good drive. Top of the circle, straight in. Splits the defenders but can't get the shot to fall, but she'll draw the foul.
Tenser gets the foul, number 32, and that's her third, I believe. Yes, it is.
Yes, that's her third foul.
Oh, my.
Combs will go to the line for Hazard.
Tenser with 7 points in the ball game tonight.
I'll tell you what, the free throws for Hazard are coming in clutch right now.
Yep, those are crucial.
4-point ball game. Can bring it within a possession here.
Going on down at Prairie Central tonight is the Letcher Central Cougars and the Commodores.
Beatty came down with the rebound there and lost control, and it's going to be a jump ball, and Hazard's going to hold on to it here.
Yeah.
And always a big hangover coming off of a tournament.
I tell you, I was real impressed with this Lady Cats. They really improved from last season. I'm telling you, I think the Lady Dogs are making improvements right as they go. Look at the passing, the ball movement.
Wide open three here. Rims it out.
A little too deep there.
And another tie-up. Well, Beatty is hustling to the ball. She's doing a lot of pressure here on defense.
And Stidham took a good shot there. She's one of the seniors that play on this team and helping these young kids. She's been playing hard, setting a good example for the young kids.
Breathitt County kind of playing dribble drive right now. And they'll take it outside, though, and get the three.
That's number 22. That's Nice. And nice form on that shot.
Takes it out to 7-point lead, and Breathitt County now starting to maybe reestablish themselves. But
Combs did a good drive there. You've
got another tie-up.
Yeah, you've got to make those. Hazard get it back.
Beatty is tying the ball up every time she gets near anyone. Looking inbound here, running out of time, and she doesn't beat the time. It's getting a little close there, but Hazard cannot get the ball inbound, and they lose a big opportunity there.
Back used to our coaches, if we were throwing it in out underneath the basket, couldn't get it in, we'd fake the ball up and go off the knee.
Yeah.
Or try to.
I've seen them do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you chuck it up in the air and see what happens.
And even if we were trapped on the sideline, we'd bust it off of a leg or a knee.
Yeah.
You know, we were taught that. I mean, and I think it was smart to get the ball back. You put it off of somebody's leg or knee there, and you get it back.
Well, smooth move there, broke some ankles, but does not convert. She takes the three instead of driving inside, and that's some of that youth from the Hazard side.
Couch with that shot at the top there, and a little strong.
She had a good lane to take it inside, but she opted for the three-pointer.
Looks like Alabama will get the football first in the national championship game. Devin, who you think will win that game?
I'm of the opinion that Georgia has one of the best defenses I've ever seen in college football.
I do too.
And
I
think defense
like
wins championships.
Struggle against Alabama. So
well, that's the history of football in America, pretty much.
I know, but it seemed like they have as much as talent, and this for some reason it just don't work for. Nice move there
inside there.
Yeah,
that was Maddox for Breathitt County.
Right off the glass.
And now the pressure comes back from the Lady Bobcats.
24-15.
Yep.
Their score. Caudle caught it on the off step there.
Three minutes to go here in third period of action. 9-point lead for the Lady Bobcats in a game that a lot of people on paper maybe thought would have got out to a very wide margin very quickly, but did not. And some very poor shooting. And
yeah. Oh, yes, they've not had a good night shooting. The Bobcats have not. Not what we've used to seeing them shoot it this past weekend. They've struggled shooting in the paint, to be honest with you, David. They missed a lot. Caudle's posted. They're going to give it to her, and she's going to be fouled and going to go to the line for two.
Hannah Caudle, the 7th grader for Lady Bulldogs. And too strong on the first shot. Breathitt County will host the boys region again this year due to the ruling.
And Prairie Central, the girls. So Stidham will touch that one last. And the Bobcats will get the ball back.
Yeah. Good little move inside there from Haddix. Once again, just terrible shooting tonight.
Beatty hustled in.
Well, once again, she's kind of, I tell you what, Beatty is a player for the Lady Bulldogs that's showing a ton of hustle early here, and she's going to be a strong player. She's a junior. She's seen a lot of time on this team, but with some of the talent that the Hazard has had over the last few years, you're starting to see some maybe upperclassmen that didn't get a lot of court time.
Right. Combs with a knife drive, left side, used the left hand all the way and put it in. And Coach Hayes is going to need a timeout, Devin.
He'll call a 30. We'll go ahead and keep it here for a 30-second timeout. And what I think what Hazard needs to focus on here more than anything right now is just moving the ball a little bit better and trying to work on that shot selection, because every time they get the ball where they could do something with it, they're just kind of tossing it up and hoping it falls.
Yeah, I think Breathitt may have a little something to do with that. Breathitt's got pretty good speed.
Yeah.
And especially on the perimeter, they have good speed. So you might see Coach Hurt come out and use Caudle to set some screens higher to open the paint up some. So we'll see. Looks like the Bobcats will get ready to put the ball back in play.
Bush will bring it up the floor. She'll lead the offense.
Richie looks inside, but no one there.
Yeah, Bush had a great game Saturday.
Yeah. And there's Steps. Noble started to throw it in the middle of the paint, but didn't want to, and the time she didn't want to, she'd already took the 2 steps.
Yeah, both teams really just kind of looking out of sorts tonight.
Combs may have got away with the right hand.
And the right shoulder and the right elbow.
Richie thinks so anyway.
1:58 to go here in the third, and back to the line are the Lady Bulldogs. And foul trouble might be starting to add up here. That's the 4th on Haddix.
Yeah. Hazard missing the first one.
7-point game here. That one rattles in. I'll bring it down to within 2 possessions. And Breathitt County back up the floor, and they're going to need to tighten things up here if they want to go ahead and get this win at home.
Absolutely.
And they turn it over. And I believe they called the foul there as well.
Yeah,
on
Strong.
Noble, looks like.
Yeah, Strong had the basketball, and Noble made a lower contact there, tripped her over.
And we are in 1-1 now?
If we are, they've not put the other foul
they walked her up to the floor here, so it looks like she's going to take shots. Or the referees maybe.
Now they've changed.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, 7th foul. But, it was a while there. I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
Myself.
Kind of a lot of new officials on the floor tonight as well. That one no good, and immediately rebounded by the Lady Bobcats.
It's Bush bringing it down.
Traveling once again.
Yeah, it's been turnover city for the Lady Cats all night.
Lots of tap dancing going on tonight.
Not like them, just out of focus, out of stream. It's just a different team tonight, different game. And like you said, Devin, sometimes kids play down to their competition.
And yeah, just that one's too obvious to overlook as she shoves off the defender and offensive foul there, and that's her first of the night.
To be honest, she may have got by with one earlier.
Yeah.
Richie seemed to think so, but all she needs to do is bend her back, keep the ball on the floor, and let her body protect her.
Well, I like the dish inside, but just way too weak on the shot.
Yeah, Stidham with a big rebound there, and she's fouled. And we're going to shoot another bonus.
Yep, back up the floor for another 1-1.
24-18.
Coliseum has been home to a classic basketball
game. Oh,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Some good basketball games down at the Coliseum.
First one's good, and they've brought it back within 5, I believe.
Yeah, Stidham with a nice toucher. I'm kind of surprised she's not putting the ball up more, Devin. Not a bad shooter. Hit a 3 earlier. And
a little weak on that one.
Yeah.
Looks like Gross is going to bring it up the floor. She's going to back out and let them set the offense here for the Bobcats. Another bad shot selection from Breathitt County, and I'd like to see them move the ball a little bit more and find the shooter on the outside.
Yeah, Nice took that 22-footer. She hit 3 or 4 of those Saturday, but tonight Breathitt's just not been able to find the net. There's been a lid on the goal for most of the time.
Yeah. Well, 8-footer here, 12-footer. No good.
Yeah, Beatty with a nice rebound. She'll give it to Combs, and she'll bring it up.
As we mentioned earlier, Breathitt will host the boys' region this year. Perry will host the girls' region. And tell you what, the girls' region kind of firmly in the hands of a lot of people consider not Central, but Letcher also a great season as well.
The Cougars
that
are
53rd, man. The 53rd is the 14th region goes through the 53rd district.
I'm very impressed with the Cougars. We had them not too long ago, right before Christmas. Matter of fact, on the 21st we had them. And I was very impressed with their shooting ability. They've got 4 or 5 kids can score. They have strength. They play together well. They are going to be a very hard out in the regional tournament.
Yeah. And then the 54th, you got to thank the Lady Eagles of Leslie County and then maybe the Lady Commodores.
And Coach Sparks, excellent job as well. I talked about Coach Baker at Letcher's team, but Coach Sparks, Leslie County, another hard out. They play well. They really do. And they are a much improved team from last year.
Breathitt on the inbound, a quick 3, no good. And a scramble for the ball here, and who comes up with it but Beatty as the clock expires on the third period. 24-19, 1 more to go here from Breathitt County.
And welcome back as Mr. David Ritchie is in the house, folks. A big sports fan. It's a lot of high school games, and anytime you go to Jackson, you'll see David Ritchie at the ball game.
Our good friend David
Ritchie.
Great
fan, David Ritchie.
You'll find no bigger Breathitt County sports fan in the world than that man right
Coach
there.
Noble, make sure David Ritchie has a Bobcat hat, shirt, anything he wants, but he had his TBS stuff on.
Oh, yeah, you'll find him wearing Hometown 24 clothes as well.
TBS, look at all the things they do with the schools and all the promotions and all the employment they give to everywhere. They do a big job as well in this area.
David Ritchie, one of the most beloved figures in the area. Everybody kind of knows him.
Yeah. 3-0 Alabama early in that game with a field goal.
Defense holds them to a field goal.
Yep.
I mean, in a championship, Bama on a championship field, that's actually a pretty good.
Yeah. I wonder what a ticket goes for tonight, Ned. Could a man sell his house and have a shot at getting in?
Well, if you most people probably bought those national championship tickets before they even knew the teams, and looks like we're going to get a timeout on the floor.
It looks like no, it's full timeout.
Yeah, full timeout. We'll take one. We'll take 30 seconds here on Hometown 24.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyman, Heineman Land Auction Company, and TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
And we're back in Jackson, Kentucky, as Lady Bobcats lead 25-19 over the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard. An opportunity here for Lady Bulldogs if they can rally, try to get that first win of the season here, because they may have caught the Lady Bobcats just out of position tonight. But a bad turnover.
Walk on the Dogs. I thought maybe Stidham should have went up there. She's maybe a little stronger and to help out.
And very close to the count there were the Lady Bobcats.
Cornett was called for the walk.
And turnover. That's when we go to Hazard.
Cornett's number 54 who is in for the Lady Dogs. Here's Stidham with the ball. Now, Stidham handled it well a while ago. And
full court pressure again from Breathitt County.
Yeah. And Richie's going to get a steal.
And
maybe.
That one came very close to going out of bounds. Going for the fast break and a foul.
Looks like number 11
it's
for
going to
Breathitt.
put Haddix back on the line.
Yeah, she's going to get an opportunity here. Pretty good shooter normally out on the floor, but tonight she struggled.
Foul was on Miller. That was her first. A junior, actually.
Off to the right.
One of the few upperclassmen, actually one of the few high schoolers on this Hazard team.
Yeah, Tenser is leading scoring, by the way. She has 7, and that's the leading scorer in the ball game so far for Breathitt County. And looks like that one goes for Haddix.
That'll stretch the lead back out to 7, which I think ties the biggest lead of the game for Breathitt County.
Caudle comes up and gets the ball and hands it back to Combs. Now she'll go set it to block.
And they're going to call a touch foul here.
Richie with that. And I believe that is her first.
So back to the line is Hazard. One more, and they'll be shooting 2 the rest of the game.
Short. Here comes Haddix up the right side, Devin, and moving.
Breathitt sets up, moves the ball around the perimeter, and let's see here. Young player for Hazard. Was that Cornett got a piece of that, I believe?
Yeah, Richie shot went off to the right, and
Cornett got a good piece of that one, and we got another timeout on the floor. This is a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 28-19 in Jackson. You're listening to Hometown 24.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced a smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
There's our good friends at Alice Lloyd College, Devin.
Yeah, we'll be back over there next week.
Yeah, big ball game coming up, and looking forward to being on the campus at the Prairie Center. Great school. Any seniors wanting to make their education close to home and to get the education they need, I suggest Alice Lloyd College, a very good school, and can help you do a lot of things.
Defending national champions on the women's side as well.
There you go. And they've got several programs to study over there, and a very well situated college. Really a big help to the area, and a lot of these kids need to take advantage of it.
9-point game in Jackson and a turnover again for the Bulldogs, and Breathitt County's going to throw it away.
We've seen that play tonight.
Yeah.
Several times. And Coach Hayes, Alice Lloyd College graduate himself. And
if you look around these mountains, you start to see a lot of former Eagles in coaching positions.
His roommate in college is a guy named Wes Smith. We will not hold that against Coach Hayes.
No.
We will not.
Poor guy.
We will not talk about him in any way because he put up with Wes Smith. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to get an opportunity to line.
Yeah, they'll be in the double bonus for the rest of the contest. And 9-point game opportunity for Lady Bulldogs to try and rally here and potentially get a first win of the season. But free throw shooting, which was looking good for them early, has betrayed them here in the second half as Combs misses yet another one. As looks like Beatty steps back in for the Lady Bulldogs. And Stidham.
Free throw shooting's not been very well tonight.
Yeah.
Tensor with the drive down the center.
Long two, no good for Breathitt County, and foul on the rebound.
It's Tensor set the bench the third quarter.
Yeah.
Had a big tournament up at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex.
She sitting on 4 fouls, I believe.
8th point for her.
Stretches it out to a 10-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Lady Bobcats.
Breathitt County, Mr. Watts, superintendent,
Make it
Coach
11.
Moore for letting Hometown 24 come down tonight. We appreciate that, Mr. Watts, and all the hospitality you all show us when we come down. We appreciate it.
And once again, we see players hitting the deck here in Jackson. A little bit of physical play going on, and I think the officials maybe want to get out of here tonight.
Nice drive by the Bobcats. Use the board and put it in. That's number 12. That's Richie with a big bucket.
32-19. Starting to see the Bobcats stretch the lead out here just a little bit, and maybe the youth of Hazard starting to see a little fatigue as we get into the late part of the game here.
Yes. But now, I've been impressed with Hazard. I think they're improving.
I think you give these young ladies a few years, they will be a very good basketball team.
They're young, and it's going to take some time.
Combs maybe catching her breath a little bit, but she has made every trip up the floor for the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
And want to congratulate, again, Coach Al Holland, runner-up of the 14th region. I thought his kids played hard.
Yeah.
They give it 100%.
And
very impressed with their effort.
100%, without a doubt, one of the most physical contests we've seen in a while.
Yes.
Not to mention just the fact that the action on the court was back and forth. I mean, there were trips up the floor that had 4 or 5 turnovers.
Yes.
I mean, they were playing hot potato there for a while.
Tensor drives down the right side, cuts in the lane, and draws the foul, and she's going to get an opportunity for 2 at the line. But, Devin, I was just impressed with their effort. Breathitt had the height on them. And Coach Noble's team, don't get me wrong, they played hard. But I thought the Bulldogs really played physical, played hard. And then I thought Breathitt matched that down the stretch,
And some terrific shooting from Combs.
Mr. Andrew Combs, I think he's kin to Henry B., one of our big fans. And that might be his grandson, I'm thinking. But Henry B., a long-time official, 14th region, a legend.
Timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and keep it here. We got 5 minutes to go in this contest. And we want to remind everybody that we will be at the Big Lou Coaches versus Cancer Classic coming up this Friday and Saturday. Just about every team you can think of in the region is going to be represented in this one. We got Buckhorn versus Martin County Girls on Friday night at 6. Perry Central versus Barberville on the boys' side at 7:30 that night. And then we got 8 games lined up for Saturday.
A lot of basketball.
Yeah.
So
starting at 10 in the morning. Don't miss a second of the Big Lou Coaches versus Cancer Classic, brought to you exclusively by Hometown 24.
Absolutely.
As Hazard's going to bring the ball up the floor.
Combs been driving that left side quite a bit for
Yeah.
the Dogs, and she does a good job with her left hand when she switches over. Stidham doesn't even look at the basket. She needed to look inside. She had Beatty with a post.
And Breathitt County, they're going to opt to just kind of stick inside the paint here and not push too hard. They don't want to foul out here.
Stidham, a long three-point shot. Tenser with a rebound and knocked out of her hand by Beatty.
Breathitt with the ball, 4:40 on the clock, and she hits the back of the backboard there.
Yeah, and you know that was a good job by the official. He moved her out where she was out from the backboard, but she tried to throw back across.
Quick inbound and a three from Hazard, no good.
Breathitt County on their way to win number 8 this year.
Haddix throws up a three there, doesn't fall for her.
If the Dogs can get a run here, they played a pretty good ball game. I think their passing is improved from the game 3 or 4 we got to see them play a little bit. I thought that their passing is better. Their spacing on the floor is better. I think they're doing fundamentals better. So Coach Hurt's got it going in the right way.
And they're going to call the foul on Breathitt's number 25 here, I believe.
Yeah, looks like Combs will
That's Nice as the foul.
Yeah, Combs is going to get an opportunity here at the line. And Stidham stepped in a little late, but they let her go, and they should have because she was coming down. The official give the ball back a little early to the shooter.
Combs rattles the first one in. It's 32-21 now, and the second one short, but the rebound's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs. Second opportunity, no good, and swatting at the ball.
Yeah, looks like Tenser is going to get a shoot, and maybe Combs with a foul. We'll see. Yes.
And that should put Breathitt into the bonus as well.
Yeah. Looks like the Georgia Bulldogs a big defensive play, and looks like their Alabama is going to have to punt the football. It's still 3-0 in the first quarter.
Nice to see a national championship stay with the SEC.
Yeah, and not a seat in the house, and probably the cheapest one is $1,000.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's the main top.
And that's not even counting the hotels. And the parking.
Unbelievable for a college football game. Oh, my. What a business.
Lady Bobcats looking to inbound it here. 3:39 on the clock before we call a wrap on this one. And into double coverage goes Nice, and she just kind of throws up a prayer.
Yeah, she wanted to be bailed out there after she made that spin and that turn, nowhere to go.
10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, Leslie County will face Paintsville in boys basketball action.
So everyone, pick up your breakfast and come on down and get you a spot on the bleachers. And if you can't make it, set the table at home and tune us in. And like Dave Dixon always does, he'll tune us in and watch this.
Yeah, and as always, even if you're at the game, pull up our coverage on Facebook, stick a headphone in your ear, and listen to the dulcet tones of Harold Mullins and David Adams as you watch the action on the floor.
If Harold is still coughing, we'll try to give him a cough drop.
Yeah, we'll try to shield him up there and make sure everybody's safe.
Try to get him ready. Want to thank Katie Sloan for doing a lot of her stats so far this year. She does a good job getting those ready for us. We appreciate that.
Combs going to step back near the line, and she takes her eye off the ball.
Yeah, Nice putting pressure on her, but Combs has not been out. She's been one of the Bulldogs that's played the entire time. And, that's tough sometimes. Stidham. Right side looks, Combs post, gets the ball, Devin, and look at that. That's not a bad move.
In and another foul into the basket here.
Combs will get on the back foul.
And we'll walk back up the floor for a 1-and-1. Multiple players for both teams now starting to get in the foul trouble. 3 now on Combs.
Nice free throw. Breathitt has shot free throws well in the second half. First half, some misses, but they've shot it better this half. And I jinxed her, I guess. Beatty with a big rebound.
The old broadcaster's jinx.
Yep.
33-21, and we're under the 3-minute mark. 2:40 to go.
Bobcats in that man defense. Combs set her a screen, but she did not want that one.
Yeah, Ramey at the point now.
Yeah, Ramey.
We haven't seen her at the point much for the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
She helped a little bit in the first quarter, but moved over to the 2 spot after just a little bit. Stidham's going to get fouled by Noble.
She'll step to the line here.
Looks like they had a decent crowd. I mean,
that's 5 on Noble, on Haddix, actually. They called that one on Haddix.
Yeah, on the camera side here, we have several fans, and on the corner, on the opposite side there, quite a few made it in to see the young ladies play.
So
Stidham.
Yep. Haddix fouls out with 2:15 to go in the game. And Hazard cuts it to 10. 33-23, a defensive battle in Jackson tonight.
It has been. Tenser, a good strong move to the right side and off the glass and count it. 11 points for her to lead all scores for the Bobcats.
Making her case for our Alice Lloyd College player of the game.
She is indeed. But now Richie has played well. She's put a lot of pressure on the guard. She's going to get the foul there, but I thought she's had a pretty good game too. So,
and we'll see who this one was on. That one's going to be on Richie yet.
We've had a foul each time down since the 3:25 mark.
Combs misses that one, and starting to see maybe a little frustration.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard has not played bad. I mean, they've hustled in this ball game and had opportunities. They've just not been able to hit many shots.
Man, we'll see some pressure here from the Lady Bulldogs, but they bring 4 in the backcourt and leave the entire front court open, but Breathitt kicks the ball out of bounds.
Tenser playing soft with the basketball there and loses it.
1:45 to go. Hazard brings the ball back up the floor. Trails by 11.
Stidham with that drive, and shot's not go. Beatty gives it a shot, no good, and goes back up and gets the bucket.
And that'll cut it down to 9. And, hey, a turnover. Hazard with the ball and a chance to cut into this lead some more.
And Stidham
for
from
3.
22.
No good. And another scramble for the ball. And let's see what the call is here.
They got a good look. I mean, I'm sure Coach Hurt would take that look again from Stidham.
And we'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take one with them. 35-26 in Jackson. We'll be back on Hometown 24.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. To the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
1 minute and 8 seconds of basketball action left to play in Jackson, Kentucky, as we bring you girls action.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight,
Yeah.
and hope you'll tune in Friday as we get the Big Lou Classic going from Perry County Central.
Grand total of 10 games on tap, 8 on Saturday, and it's going to be a full day of basketball action featuring teams, Leslie County, Hazard, Knott. Knott's going to play Johnson Central. I'll tell you what, at 7 o'clock, that could be the best game of the feature.
That possibly could be a good basketball game. Both of those teams usually come to game and give an effort good. And so I think Coach King have his bunch ready to go.
And Breathitt County looking for an opponent for Saturday. Expect them to find
You
one.
know, you've got, 4 or 5 days. It's you might have an opportunity there. If it was a couple days,
We're enough ahead of tournament
Yeah.
season that they should be able to find an opponent.
Hopefully they can find somebody to get them to come over. Or maybe one team, I don't know if a team that played in the morning would want to play again on the same day. Could be tough. But, Lord, hopefully they can find somebody to play those kids.
Breathitt stretches the lead back out, 37-26, and I think here we just get a jump ball call.
Devin, if I heard right, school has been canceled in Perry County. Is that correct?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
And there's a 1-hour delay for Knott County tomorrow. So if you tuned in, that is what we've heard at the latest.
30 seconds to go in this one. Nice dish inside, and Breathitt's going to opt to just move the ball around here.
Yeah, Richie's going to drive to the right side, and they're going to try their best to run this out.
Well, Hazard's fouling.
Hazard's going out. Hey,
teach them what to do at the end of the game.
Don't give up. You keep playing, and I have to say that about the Lady Dogs tonight. They kept playing tonight.
Back at the line is Breathitt County, and that one just right off the front of the rim.
Number 24 coming in is
Naomi Noble.
Noble for the Lady Cats. And
that'll stretch the lead out 12 with 17 seconds to go. Well, we can go ahead and I believe we can name our Alice Lloyd College player of the game. Who do you got, David Adams?
Well, Tensor led them in scoring for his that is, and I thought there were several kids played a good game. Richie did, but we'll give it to Tensor.
So number 32, Brianna Tensor, the senior forward from Breathitt County, as the Lady Bobcats will chalk up another win, 8-4 now on the season. Hazard will go to 0-14 for the first time in living memory, I believe.
Yeah, but, they're so young, and Coach Hurt, I can tell improvements already from earlier in the season to now. So they'll keep working, and that's how you do it. You keep playing games, and finally, Devin, after a season or two, they're so young, like you mentioned earlier, give them couple more seasons, and hopefully he's got several 7th and 8th graders on this team, and see what happens.
Yeah, they got a good future ahead of them. Breathitt County, like I said, tonight kind of played to the level of the competition, but we know that from the All-A tournament, this is a team that could be a big factor, especially in their district. But as we get to the region tournament later this season, they could be a dark horse team that comes in and maybe even gets a big upset in that tournament.
Yeah, you never know. And you just keep working and keep playing and see what happens. And it's a Monday night high school basketball night on Hometown 24.
Shout out once again to our Alice Lloyd College player of the game, number 32, Brianna Tensor of the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. And folks, that's going to wrap things up from Jackson
wish
tonight.
Everybody a good evening, and hope their Monday night is good. And remember the football game, Alabama and Georgia.
SEC representing the national championship. For my broadcast partner, David Adams, and our compatriot, hopefully getting a little bit better at home, Harold Mullins. And for everybody here at Hometown 24, all of our fans, friends, and sponsors, this is Devin Combs, and we'll see you Friday night for the Big Lou Coaches versus Cancer Classic.